Greetings from Southern Yankee Homestead. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Today we're going to be starting an herb garden. Why are we starting an herb garden in late June, early July? Well, in a couple days, on July 1st, it will be legal for us to have 4 marijuana plants per household. Yes, you heard that right. We're growing that kind of herb. Or for you British folk, herbs. So with that, there's certain stipulations that we have to follow when growing in Virginia as of July 1st. We're not growing yet. One of those stipulations is it can't be viewed from a public roadway. Well, our 3 gardens that we have can be seen from a public roadway, so we can't plant it in the present gardens. That being said, we're going to get started now so we can have a week or two to get some moisture on it and help stuff break down and settle a little before we actually plant what we're going to be planting in there. We're going to be doing more than just 4 plants though. We're only going to be doing 4 marijuana plants, but we're also going to be doing some companion herbs as well. So we're going to be doing some chives and a bunch of basil in the same area as we're going to be growing the herb. So with that, we're going to be using some of my custom cut lumber. These are true 2x6s. Nothing fancy about them. They're pine. They're going to rot, so we're going to work on that and see if we can get something together that will help prevent them from rotting without adding chemicals. So follow along and we'll see what we can come up with. I'm setting up my sawhorses specifically at 8 feet because we're going to do a double tall bin of 4x8. So the dimensions are going to be 4x8, but the top boards are going to be different lengths than the bottom boards. I'll show you what we do here in just a bit. Alright, you might be asking why I said I did that wrong. If you notice my joints over here, I originally had them on the inside and I moved them to the outside. The outside length is 8 feet. So I subtracted length from the inside board to equal what the distance is on these boards. So my next board is going to be 8 feet long, and it should sit right on top of this and help me lock them together. Let's see if I measured correctly. Same this way. See how square we are, just out of curiosity. Not that it matters much. 107 1/4. Heh. 107 3/16, so I'm a 16th off. I'll live with that. I did 3 screws on each corner, crosswise into the end board, and then I did the Craig screws down through into the board below it so that it'll hold it together. Now we need to see if we can keep this from rotting some, so we've got to get it out of the garage. Good thing we have a tractor with pallet forks. So, how are you asking? Are we going to waterproof it? Good question. Fire. Well, more specifically, fire. Alright, I want to apologize. It was hot today. I mean, 90, 92 degrees with 90, 95% humidity. It was yeah, it was quite nasty out. But I didn't get as far as I wanted with this because, well, I had to mow the lawn. We get a lot of lawn. But we did get this put together. So tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and put it in its final spot. Hopefully it will last us a couple years. Hopefully. I've never burned wood like this to use as a garden bed, so if we get 2 years out of it, we're out a couple bucks worth of screws and a few cents worth of propane to burn it. So there's someone escaping back there. So the exterior I just lightly torched just to bring out the color of the wood. Not so much to preserve it, but just to give it a little bit of a character to it. So as it ages, it should maintain some of that color and pattern in that natural pine. And yes, this is pine. Southern pine or Virginia pine, or I don't know. I got it for free. Got the wood for free. I still had to work it. But hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you're not offended by our herb garden, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye. I'm setting up my specifics. I'm setting up my horses.